welcome to another episode of Rarer Hot Wheels. Now today we're going to take a look at the MOPARs as promised a couple of episodes ago. As you may remember, one of the cars was missing, and that's when I picked up the set in the States. I actually missed one out. So, the Dodge Power Wagon, which was missing, arrived in the post a couple of days ago, and it's a cool little truck. Here are the 8 I'm going to cover today. An SRT Viper, a 77 Dodge van, a Dodge Charger Drift, a Viper GTSR, a 71 Roadrunner, Dixie Challenger, Challenger RT, and the Dodge Power Wagon. So now we're going to take a look at those in greater detail. On with the show. I hope you enjoy it. Well, first up in this massive mighty MOPARs is the 2013 SRT Viper. Now it looks pretty damn cool. It's candy orange paintwork. Not sure who designed it. I can't find out anywhere on the internet at the moment. Strangely, the car actually debuted for Hot Wheels in 2012, a full year before the full-size car was released. So in this front, do Hot Wheels have an insider at Chrysler? Next up, we have this custom 77 Dodge van, designed by Jun Imai and released in 2008. As a custom, it is pretty cool. Other than the MOPAR badges and the stripes on it in the tampos, this has got a full-length transparent moonroof, and it looks like the vehicle's been roof chopped. And the doors reshaped as well. It does look pretty cool. After all, the 70s were the decade of the vans. Now, coming forward a few decades, we have this Dodge Charger Drift, and it was a joint venture between Jun Imai and Eric Schern. Looks pretty cool in its lime green with drift style tampos all over it, and was originally released in 2010. Now we have an older model, although looking at it, it could pass as quite a modern model. It's the previous version of the Viper, and it's the Viper GTSR, the racing version. This was designed by Mark Jones and released right back in 2001. As I say, it looks a lot more modern than that, but it is a pretty cool ride. And the GTSR features vents and scoops and things all over the place. It does look quite cool. Now we have a designer unknown 71 Plymouth Roadrunner. This was released in 2012, and it looks pretty cool in its yellow paint with black tampos on it. Pretty much reminiscent of the original factory vinyls. This particular model, the 71, was when the Roadrunner went into its chubbier years, and it put on a little bit of weight around the middle, but nonetheless, still a cool looking muscle car. Originally introduced in 2012. Now, dropping back a bit again, we have this 2008 retool of the Larry Wood Dixie Challenger, which was originally released back in 81 and ran through till 86. It does look really cool in its 70s style race tampos, and it's one of the particular cars I do like. Next one is a bit of an enigma. We have, according to the card, a 70 Dodge Challenger RT, but when you look into the card, through the blister, we actually have a 70 Dodge Charger RT, the one with the exposed blower. Now in this candy deep red colour, looks very good, and in its carded version, it is a designer unknown, which is actually quite cool really, because I think if a designer had designed this and had it called the wrong car, then I wouldn't want to be there. But
this particular version that is inside the blister was designed by Brendan Batuski, and as we know, the Challenger is a completely different car to the Charger. Mattel, you have made a big boo-boo here. The Challenger, not the Charger, was released back in 2011. And finally, the one that escaped me when I was away in the States. I came back with the MOPAR set and forgot the Power Wagon, so here it is. It's a Phil Ryman design and his interpretation of the 70 Power Wagon. It's had a lift, it's got big wheels on it, and it looks pretty damn cool. I can imagine Lee Majors driving one of these in a new version of the Fall Guy. It was released back in 2011. And just for interest for all of you, all of these MOPAR range are Wal-Mart exclusives.
Well, that's all for this time. I hope you enjoyed looking at the cars. Next time we'll be going through my findings at the local car boot sale or flea market or garage sale, depending on where you're from in the world. So until then, ta-da!